Hello and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will start the Barcelona revival or revolution, whatever you'd like to call it, with Diego Maradona at the helm and possibly Lionel Messi as a star player. We'll just have to see, so I'm going to get straight onto it. So we're going to go to a new Master League. I'm very excited about this one because, of course, as you probably are well aware, that I'm a big Diego Maradona fan. And of course, he broke the world record transfer twice, and one of those was when he went to Barcelona. And I do apologize because I did say I was going to put that documentary up on the in the comments or in the description section. However, when I went to find the link, it was already due to copyright violation. So of course, I'm going to do it every 5 days, just because it depends on whether actually, I'll do one day and then I'll come back and change it. We're going to play on the difficulty mode Superstar. So again, before I continue, just want to say a big thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. Of course, we want to go for that magic number of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and more importantly, we just hit 10,000 views. So I just want to say thank you very much. Of course, we've only just started out. So of course, the man himself, Diego Maradona, to be precise, is Diego Armando Maradona, and of course he's my favorite player of all time. And of course, him and Lionel Messi, what a combination. And of course, I did ask whether we should continue with the Barcelona team that we have, or should we actually sell a lot of the old guard and have a complete revamp of the team. I still haven't decided, so what I'm going to do is, it depends on whether I can purchase Mbappe. So of course, should I be able to purchase Mbappe, then I will keep the team as it is, and of course then the only player I'll probably sell is Griezmann, because I'm probably going to need some funds and some salary budget. So, but if I do decide to sell Lionel Messi, I'll end up probably selling Busquets, PK, Griezmann, and of course we're expected to win everything, so we're gonna go and try and win everything. And of course, do follow the Fulham Master League. I know I'm making it look easy, but I assure you it's very difficult. But with a team like Barcelona, I think Messi will probably be 97 rated. They want us to win the Champions League, but honestly, with this squad, I should actually win every competition we enter. So of course, I will agree with that. And of course, it's something that I'm looking forward to. I'm a big fan of Barcelona, especially with the way they play, or they did play, their type of football. And of course, it's not been plain sailing, shall I say, over the last few years. The club's in dire financial straits. A lot of the players are on high wages. I don't think they can afford it, especially within this COVID pandemic, which of course in London seems to be getting really bad. So make sure you keep yourself safe wherever you are in the world. So of course, do I, as maybe the situation they're finding themselves in real life, do I go and sell a lot of the high earners and try and bring in some of the new players? So of course, meet the press, Diego Maradona looking sharp as ever with the suit. I mean, what a fantastic player. I do think you can actually still find that documentary by just going on Diego Maradona documentary, and it does come up. I believe it's in Spanish, but it's got the subtitles, so possibly if you just Google that, it's about 2.5 hours long. So of course, it's a fresh start. It's not the greatest moment of his life. It was winning the World Cup and then taking Argentina to another World Cup final in 1990. And of course, he scored the best goal in the World Cup in the 1986 World Cup. I believe it was semi-final or quarter-final. I think it was quarter-final against England. And of course, playing on those pitches, it's like when you go to the park and it's rained for 2 days straight, and you were still able to play and dribble and be the outstanding player on the pitch. And of course, you want to put on a show. So some big decisions to be made as to how we go about approaching this. I know with the Fulham Master League there weren't any friendlies, so I'm assuming there probably will be friendlies for Barcelona because obviously they're champions. But there's a lot of work to do because there's a lot of issues at the club in real life. So I think I've got the strategy to try and resolve that. Of course, I don't want to be getting at the old guard straight away. So let's just check the messages quickly. Yep, it's pretty much the same. Managing the budget, career schedule for August. So let's just have a look. I don't actually think there is any friendlies. Let's just check out the game plan. So of course you've got a number of players. So Coutinho, Griezmann. I'm going to put Griezmann in the left. Messi I'm going to play in the middle in that Diego Maradona type position. I want to bring these guys slightly in. So let's do that. 2, 3, 4, back there. Looks good. So I have that. Possibly have De Jong. I'll keep him as a defensive midfielder for now. PK is obviously going to come in. However, I'm going to go with Umtiti as opposed to Lenglet for now. Of course, so you've got Pjanic. Dembele is another one, so we can obviously take him off for the keeper. Trincão's another. This Pedri, if you actually type his name in, type in BBC Sport Pedri, there's a really good article on the BBC Sport website. Of course, a lot of these players are going to be sold, so let's just have a look at. So Sergio Roberto, Ansu Fati, and I'm a big believer of giving the young talent a go. So let's try and get him in there for now. Let's just put him there for Firpo, and then move. So a couple of these players probably go out and loan. So what I'm thinking is this: if I put in Dembele down the right, Ansu Fati down the left, and for now I'm going to stick Griezmann up front. But of course we will sell a number of these players. Just not sure how we're going to go about doing it. Araujo might need to go out on loan. He's actually starting. Some of these players are starting. So right, so that's the team. Of course, Sergio Roberto I'm going to play as the right back. But look, we've got a good left back. We've got a good right back as well. So very happy with how things are playing out. And I'm very happy with Trincão. He's a very good player as well. So we'll see how that goes. So that's pretty much the team. My plan is one of two. Either keep all of these players. So, for example, PK needs to probably go. Busquets, I think they've been at the club long enough. They're talking about Messi. They can't afford his wages. I think on the game he's actually very high as well. I would imagine he's probably on about 500,000, if not more. Probably Alba. Just send him off just to freshen up the squad. Of course, I'm always going to play Ansu Fati just because I would like to have a player in the squad. So very happy with that. Let's just go to the thing. So possession game, short pass, centre attacking, flexible. So very happy with those. I'll just stick to that. Just want to go to captain, free kick. Everything will probably be Messi for now anyway. But I'm going to try and get Mbappe. So the plan is to try and get Mbappe. Let's move and let's try and get Busquets in there as well. So I'm trying to get some transfers. So as I was saying, if we're going to stick with the same squad, what we'll do is we'll just try to sign Mbappe. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to sell Griezmann because he'll probably get me 150 million, probably on about 250 grand a week. So that's how we'll have to approach it. However, if I sell Messi, but I've never really played with a player who's got a 90 plus rating. I don't think we've had a player of such stature. We could buy cheaper options. So if I was to say Haaland could be another alternative. I want to try and get Fernandes in that position, Pogba for Busquets, De Ligt for PK. So getting some young talent, and of course maybe Son in that left wing position, possibly can play as a right wing forward. But we've got a right wing forward. Coutinho can sometimes play in the middle, and then Messi can move out. So there's options. And of course the two midfielders, and then we'll bring in Carlos Elena, who's another youth team product, and Pjanic. I don't think Carlos Elena actually plays for the club anymore. He might be on loan somewhere, but and of course you've got Ricky Puig as well. So there's lots of options that we could do. But let me know what you think. So what I'm going to do now is straight away Let's just have a look at negotiations. So we've got 210 million and a salary budget of 227. So I'm just going to go straight into buying Mbappe, because that's the first. What can we say? Actually, I think I'm going to have to go. I'm not really sure how you spell his name. So let's go straight into League 1. It's actually how they pronounce it. Let's just go PSG. A couple of players that I'm looking at. Of course, Mbappe. Let's go to overall rating. So Neymar's 92. What's his release? Weekly salary 370. I don't even have enough for that. Market value 162. Release fee. So I'm just going to stick him in. I wouldn't mind getting Di Maria because I could do with someone in that position as well. So let's just put him in. Verratti's not a bad shout actually. Quite like him, to be honest. So let's just stick him in as well. And I think that's about it, to be honest. So let's just go in for Mbappe. We're not messing about here. So we've got 210 million. Let's see if we can get that. Contract length. Oh, you'd welcome a move to the club. Release fee would be 313,000. So I'm very happy with that. Let's just leave that. I don't know whether this will go ahead. So we'll do that. And of course, what we need to do is we need to make sure that we've got the backup plan as well, just in case the Mbappe situation doesn't transpire. So what I'll do now is just quickly go into so if we don't get Mbappe, then we just go straight for Haaland, possibly Harry Kane. So I'm just going to shortlist some players now. So we'll shortlist Haaland, Jadon Sancho. I do need a right wing forward, but I'd prefer to have a left footer. But of course, let's just put Sancho for now. So we've got him up there from a previous Master League, I believe. Sometimes I play this on my own, so I like doing that. So we're just going to go through. I'm a big fan of Son, but before I do, I'm going to put in Bruno Fernandes. I mean, if United can hold on to him, that would be a coup. I mean, what a player. So we've got Fernandes here, so that's really good. Pogba. And again, it's really important about signing some top players. And of course, sell on value as well, because they're not too old. It's just whether we can get them. So players like that, we can just keep on getting them with regards to that. So the other one's De Ligt. And I'm also interested in Van de Beek from Manchester United as well. So let's just have a quick look for De Ligt. What would he be? 83 million. And of course Van de Beek as well is one player that I'd be interested in. So I wonder if he actually comes up in the search. So I didn't actually check. So let's just have a look for Van. Yeah, there he is. So release fee 39. He's only 23 years old, attacking midfielder, so he could be there as well. So we're just looking at players possibly in the long term, because I'm very excited about this Mastering. And of course, if we can't get De Ligt, maybe we'll go for Christensen as a cheaper alternative. I'm just going to put in Chris. So Andreas Christensen, he's only 81, but he's only 25 million if we need to get him as a release fee. So it just gives us options in that respect. Of course, Ziyech would be one. Just go club teams now. So if you are starting off a Master League, so I'm going to go Ziyech as well. I'm a real big fan of Ziyech. I know he's just signed for Chelsea, but of course you want to play for a big club. And of course he's a right wing forward as well. 40 million, that's a bargain. So actually I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I like Pulisic as well. So we've got some options here. I'm going to go into Tottenham as well. So see if I can get Harry Kane and Son. So we're just going for top players because, of course, it's Barcelona. So it's not similar to what we do with Fulham or anything. So Harry Kane, for example, Son. And I wonder what Gareth Bale's going for, because I could do with the release fee 15 million. He could be. They won't let me buy him actually, because I think he's on loan possibly. Is there anyone else that I'd possibly be interested in? Dele Alli. I'm actually a big fan of Dele Alli, but no, we'll just go with those two for now. in terms of, and Dombele I like. I think he's quite a good player actually. Let's just check his stats. Yeah, he's actually a good player overall, but I'm just sticking down for now, but I doubt we'll probably go for him. So I think that's about it in terms of the players that we could possibly purchase. Probably a defensive midfielder, Torreira possibly. Just someone more defensive, South American, and there's two centre backs which I might also look at as well. So he's 35 million possibly, and there's two centre backs from AC Milan which I'm going to go into, possibly try to look to sign from Milan, possibly on loan if I do end up going with a whole clear out and getting rid of Messi and everybody else. So just going to put them in order of position. So centre backs. So you got Musacchio. Probably loan these players just to have as a third or fourth choice centre back. Romagnoli could possibly be a first choice centre back, and 40 million, not bad actually, considering he's only 25, and you always have an Italian defender. So we've got options. Let's just see what happens, and let's just get straight onto it. So I'm going to go back to my team now. Just waiting on Mbappe. So Griezmann will release fees 84 million. Look, weekly salary just under 250. I thought it'd be more in terms of his cost, but not quite. So I'm going to sell and put him on the transfer list. Let's see if there's anyone else that I can possibly put out there. So let's look for market value. Braithwaite possibly needs some. Trinker I want to keep. Griezmann. Dembele I want to keep. Ansu Fati. I'm going to sell him, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to sell him. Just get some funds. I'm going to keep Coutinho for now. Transfer. I'm going to put Pedri on loan. De Jong, Carlos Elena, Ricky Piga might put him on loan as well. Let's get him out. Oops. Get him out. Oops. Put him on the wrong one. Hope I put Pedri on the loan list. No, I put him on the transfer list. I think I checked that out. Matias Fernandez, centre midfielder. How old is he? Box to box Brazil plays 22. Probably sell him on as well. I can't at the moment because he's on loan. Oh, this young player, what's his name? He's 17, but he's worth 20 million. I'm actually going to sell him to bring in some funds possibly. Busquets I want to keep. Pjanic, Roberto, Des I want to keep. Emerson's on loan. Wag, he's a loan player. Alba. How's Alba? Just want to have a look at that. 31, so possibly could keep him for a season just while Firpo gets his statistics up. Maybe get to 81 or 82. So we've got quite a few players. PK on 195,000 salary. That's a lot of money. So of course probably getting rid of him. Titi, I quite like him. World Cup winner. Araujo I might just put on loan for now. Let's just see what offers we get. We'll sell Oscar. Ramos, he can go as well. Test day, you want to keep a Neto, we want to have a good keeper. Inaki, how old is Inaki? 21. And we'll probably get rid of no tennis, but we'll keep Inaki and put him out on loan. So we've got some options there, possibly get some game time. So that's pretty much where we're at. Let's just have a look at our listed players in terms of positions. So of course we're trying to go for Mbappe. I'm just wondering how Harry Kane's 181 million, so we could actually buy him. What's his market weekly salary? 261. Yeah, I think he could be another shout. Haaland's the one that I want at 88, but we'll just have to see what happens. So there's lots of options that we've got in terms of moving forward. Fernandez doesn't have a release fee, that's a problem. Pogba has 108. Song is one that I like. I think he can play everywhere, so I think Song, look at that, speed, acceleration and dribbling, I mean it's very high, and stamina 89 as well. So there's some good players that we're possibly looking at. Verratti's 28 years old. Not quite sure. If I can get Delit as well, so maybe sell some players, see if we can get Delit in 2186. So I'm just trying to see if we can get a loan for one of these players as well. So I just want to see if we could request a 1-year loan transfer. Right, okay. Wouldn't want to do that. So release fee is actually quite low for Masaccio and Kier. So we'll just see how that transpires. But anyway, let's get straight onto it because I think I've taken enough time. I'm just so excited with this Barcelona Master League because this is the first time I tried the Man City one. I had a top team where I thought I could try and win. So let's just see what happens. I think I might have done daily actually. Let's just probably do it to 5 days. Yeah. Let's just do every 5 days. And of course we are playing the superstar difficulty. So keep supporting this Master League with Barcelona. Because remember, we're changing the game and taking over. And I thought there's still a bit of time. So we just see what happens. As of yet, we haven't had any... right, so PK. Look, Valencia's already coming for PK. So that's what I was talking about. Right, so the club wants 271 million. Oh, cool, that's a lot. But look, in the grand scheme of things... I can then keep all of the players that I have and maybe slowly get rid of some, possibly. So Mbappe, I think that's quite a good shout actually. So let's just see where we're at with Mbappe. Here we go, negotiations. Let's check the scouts first. Who's this player? A right back. I don't think we need a right back, to be honest. So let's just have a look with Mbappe. So we have 210. They want 271, which if we sell Griezmann we'll get. And proposed weekly salary is 370,000. So if we sell Griezmann, we're actually getting Mbappe. So I just hope we can sell Griezmann. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold out for that. I just want to have a look at PK. Release fee is 17.5. It's just the current weekly salary. And I've got Lenglet and I've got Umtiti. I need to have a think about that. Let's just renegotiate and see if we can get the full price for him. We get 1.9. So let's just go for 2. I think that's a reasonable amount. So 2.6. Actually, his market value is quite high, so I'm just going to renegotiate that. Don't renegotiate, and I think we can actually get him up to the top end and see what they come back with, because his market value is 2.5. So let's see what happens at PK. Oh, should I go for the release fee? I'm not quite sure, because then I've got Lenglet and Umtiti, and I can bring in a defender for about 6 million as well, and it brings down the wage bill. How old is he? 33 years old. I mean, 93 defensive awareness. Let's just have a quick look at that. And let's see if we can get to 17 million. Let's see, as close. So 16.7 is what they'd offer. Let's just go with that. I mean, it doesn't activate his release fee, and I can always just change my mind if I want to. So let's leave it at that. Let's just see if somebody's coming for Griezmann. And imagine I get Mbappe. And then I'll have Lionel Messi and Mbappe. Just means I can't get Haaland or anybody else, but I'll take that. So where is Griezmann? Let's just hope Chelsea's coming. That's good. We'll sell him to Chelsea. And maybe I'll end up buying Ziyech of him as well. And of course, by having Dembele, I actually wanted to try and get Di Maria. I'm a big fan of Di Maria's, to be honest. I remember that one time he was at Manchester United. So let's just see what's happened. Inaki Peña. So let's just see. Did I put in? Oh, that's the keeper. Yeah, let's send him out on loan. Oops. Get him some game time there, hopefully. And let's see where we're at. We're waiting back. Griezmann, come on, Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea are off. Oh, I need to try and get rid of Griezmann, because then I don't think I'll be able to buy Mbappe, because there's only 17 odd million for Griezmann. Oh, I need to get Mbappe quick. I need to get him before the first game. Let's see what we've got. Jordi Alba, Araujo, Pedri, Tenes. Alright, Inaki Peña's gone. So there's a lot of transfer dealings going on. But I'm just looking at no one's coming for Griezmann. That's the problem now. So we've got a bit of an issue as to how we go about it. Pedri's on loan. And Freiburg's coming. So let's just accept that. Give him a game straight away. So hopefully. He was actually at Real Madrid, was Pedri. Again, Araujo's come out for loan. So let's just accept that straight away. Hopefully that'll improve his statistics. So if you can get to about 77. Maybe we can try and get that. So Leeds, is that Leeds? Bielsa ball. Could you imagine if he was at Barcelona at this particular stage? So we need, how much did we need for, so Alba's 23. Maybe I can, should I chance it with his release fee? What's his weekly salary? 90. It's not too bad, it's affordable. PK possibly. But Griezmann's not going nowhere. No one wants to buy him. Oh well. In the meantime, what I should do is I'll just also bid for Haaland, just so that I don't end up Kane. Yeah, let's just go Haaland. Let's activate his release clause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 68. Give him 88. See what he says. Just give him one of these each. So at least we'll have a backup option, which I think is actually quite important. But of course I want Mbappe. We'll just have to see what happens. But in terms of player transfers, 1 in, 1 out, I think that's acceptable in terms of a top player. I wonder what's going to happen. Hopefully somebody comes in for Griezmann, but I doubt it. It doesn't look that way, and we're just going to have to play. So Haaland's obviously accepted. Iba there went right. Negotiations ended there. Maybe I went a bit too high. PK, all right, fair enough. A couple of players. Neto's not going anywhere. A few player departures. So let's just see where we're at the moment. Scouting report. Let's see who they got in there. Oh, Marquinhos of PSG. I wonder how much he's available for. Just check there for a minute. 44 million. Salary's too much, to be honest. Now we just move on. Have a look there. So other teams, what we got? So 111,000. Yeah, all right, fair enough. But of course, it's either one or the other. I really wanted a proper striker in for the first match, but look, it is what it is. Neto's not going nowhere. Is anyone else in for Oscar Espanyol? So we'll just see what we can get. PK's failed. Let's see if there's anyone else. Alba with Wolves. Is anyone coming in for Griezmann? Oh, Manchester City, come on. The only problem is I needed him now. I wanted Mbappe for the first one. So let's get straight on to the first match. Could you imagine if I had Mbappe? The deal can be done. It's just whether it gets done before. So the first big match for Diego Maradona with Lionel Messi. So I think we've decided it's probably best that we just go ahead with the squad that we have. And maybe next season we'll just try and purchase some more players. So that's what we'll do. So Diego Maradona. A strong start is a key to taking the title. So of course we want to make sure that we have a good start. But as I said, it's a long season, and I'm very excited to be playing this Barcelona season because I think I'm actually quite confident that we can win pretty much every game at our disposal. Braithwaite, I'm not actually going to make any transfer decisions now. I'm just going to go straight on to... Gee, there wasn't anything about Griezmann, was there? Griezmann's a really good player. It's just he is 29 years old. I mean, a top player, and he'll probably start this game. Actually, I think I've already got him as a striker. So we're just going to get straight into the next match. Just make sure the kits don't clash, because Barcelona's got one of those blue, red, purple. So Diego with the dream team talk. He's come back to the club, and if you actually do go on YouTube and check out the tackle which broke his ankle, I mean, most players probably want to come back with that. And remember, back in the day, we didn't have the infrastructure that we do have now that allows football players to come back and have a should we say, a routine operation, whereas back in the day the technology wasn't available to try and pinpoint those types of operations, so they would just cut you up pretty much. So let's just make sure that the kits don't clash, which they don't, and let's see what we've got here. So right, Coutinho, Trinco I like as having a right wing forward. Pjanic, Dest. What I might do is I've got Pjanic, and so yeah, I think that's pretty much how we'll go about it, to be honest. So we've got that, and that's the team. Oh, Titi's gone to 84. What happened there? Right, let's just move Lenglet back in then, and that's the squad. I think we should be happy with that for now. So it's a 4-3-3 or 4-5-1. And Okazaki, who used to play for Leicester City. In fact, he was part of the Premier League title winning squad. Which, and as I said, in that documentary, you actually get to see how you get to see how Maradona single-handedly
special time of the
makes
year
Napoli
where everyone
one of the best teams in the world.
Far back in the distance, memories of
winning
last season, positions
in Europe.
and tallies on the last day. That's all now irrelevant.
What an amazing stadium.
All about the ultimate prize that lies a long
ready.
way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans
Messi leading
are
the boys
believing.
out. They look ready. And we only expect to win. Of course,
Blue
now
and burgundy,
there
wherever
aren't
you
any
look,
fans, and
hymns
that's
ringing loud and proud.
culminated
This
in a lot
is
of the
what it
problems
is
that
to be
Barcelona as
in
a
the
club
Camp
are
Nou.
facing. I was actually planning to go to a 4-3-3 as opposed to a 4-2-3-1. I just thought, because I wasn't able to sign Bruno Fernandes, or Paul Pogba was the one I wanted. So I wanted probably Haaland, Paul Pogba, De Ligt. But in order to buy those players, I had to sell Messi. And Messi is very similar in the way he plays to Diego Maradona. I mean, it's just down to opinions.
Everybody waiting to get the season underway.
We'll go with that
Everybody
team.
Equal on the start line.
I was hoping that
Yes,
PK
Peter,
would be
and
replaced by
I believe that year on
Busquets
year
would
the
be
game is
replaced
going
by,
from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because
Pogba,
of the increasing wealth.
Messi
That attracts the best
Coutinho,
talent and management and, of course,
replace him,
greater
and
expectation.
you'd have that. But we'll go
The
with this.
boundaries have to continue being
Good
stretched
squad,
to the limit. Supporters
but we
have
should
an
expect
insatiable
to beat them as
appetite to
well,
want
so
more
what a-
excitement
I think
and
it's
entertainment.
100,000
So
capacity.
let the
But
show
Griezmann,
begin.
of course, hopefully he can get on the score sheet and get Mbappe in. I think that would be a great signing. So let's just hope we can get the Mbappe deal over the line.
So
His
we're
pace,
up and running.
and I think if
So Jim,
Barcelona
who would
do
you
sell
identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I'm not sure
Messi, or he
that
doesn't
words can
end up
do this
staying at
fella
the club
justice,
next
Peter.
season,
Lionel Messi
Haaland
is
should
one
be
of
the one
the all-time
that they go
greats, that's
after.
for sure.
Haaland,
A fantastic
possibly
dribbler
a
with a
Pogba,
killer
just
eye
to
for
have
a
some big
pass,
characters.
and obviously a lethal finisher too.
Bruno
Everyone
Fernandes,
knows
they're the
what he's
type of players
capable of,
that
but
they
stopping
could
him's
possibly
a
attract. Although they
very
don't have
different
much
matter.
money,
This opposition
but
defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
those players
they'll
bring in a lot of
certainly
the
be
revenue.
leaning heavily on
find
him.
an opening.
And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi
Yeah,
Alba
crossing
puts it
there.
into the middle.
The best cross, obviously. Can't see Griezmann winning headers, so we're going to have to play more down the middle as well. Lenglet, the Frenchman. A lot of French players, I think, in the team. But Ansu Fati, I'm very excited about.
And here's Okazaki. Gets the better of his man.
That's a great header there by
the desperate variety.
Barcelona youth team product. Sergi. Be careful there.
Barcelona are another team that have been in the media spotlight just recently, and with good reason. They have run the changes.
Yeah, and you get the feeling that they're still very much on a learning curve, so it'll be interesting to see just how much they've managed to absorb in pre-season.
I mean, he hasn't really had a good time of it in
Okazaki looking to run onto it.
But as I was saying,
Dashing
maybe
forward at
Pogba,
pace.
Fernandez, and of course they've got to start replacing some of the old guard as well.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to shot a goal.
Mistake there, and Busquets nearly scored. But
well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade,
especially with the ball at his feet. It's a good save there. Really expect him to do that. Looks a lot better for the cameras. We've just got to be very careful. That's why I don't like this 4-2-3-1 for Barcelona anyway. Just because I feel that it's more of a physical approach, whereas I suppose
who's going to get that? Oh, real danger here.
3-3, given that. What's happened there?
Goes for goal.
Set the player there for it. So we're on the attack. Messi finally gets a touch of the ball. Great ball there to Fati. Oh,
this is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Into the box, in for a header!
Good header there by Dembele.
Oh, she's needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Because I just wanted to play with Messi.
It's been a possession, this, but
don't really get the opportunity because I never really choose a top team which
he's got options out wide.
Have all the best players. I think this is
gets
the first
away
time.
from his opponents.
Well, you can count Man United in there.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Fluid as I thought they might do.
Gets into some space.
They're not playing
he
that
gets past his man.
That they used to.
Great leap!
With that team where Guardiola was in charge.
Very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save.
Man United,
absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Man United actually had a really good team, but they kept just losing to Barcelona.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mikel Rico tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Played really well, to be fair.
Messi.
Great football there. Messi, oh, lovely.
Dembele. Roberto. Dembele.
Try and find that really good pass. Using the width of the pitch. Coming out short.
Messi.
That's a great ball. Oh, tried to pass the shot. It's the Barcelona way though.
Dembele goes through the middle.
Oh, referee, it's got to be a foul. It'll be Messi territory there.
Great strength.
Great tackle there by Lenglet. Trying to find the rebound, but not quite. I'd say if you could just get that focal point as an out-and-out striker.
Hoists it forward.
And, I think we'll be in there.
Mikel Rico plays it out to the flank.
Maybe I might just have to move Messi out to the right wing.
Messi.
Oh, trying to get that ball to Griezmann. It was actually intended for Messi, to be fair. But just didn't make the run.
It's all a little short of...
Of course, in the second half, what I'll do is
I'll half-time whistle goes. So another team has broken through.
Just so that you can start getting ahead of the play. But happy with that. I mean, I'll take a draw for the first match. That's why we're trying to
back on the first
negotiate these transfers.
Barcelona have been playing relatively well.
I might need to go to that 4-3-3, so
good
maybe
movement, and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment.
Done much, but
it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. A tight old game so far.
The idea was right.
Can that change now?
There'll be chances. So after this attack, what I'll do is
and it's Mikel Rico.
Mikel Rico. I've got to be careful there. That's got to do actually quite well. Can't get the ball off.
Turns and goes back. And here's Okazaki. Oh, it's Okazaki!
Let's just get the attack started straight away.
Jordi Alba. Griezmann.
Back to Messi. I'm just going to pause it here. Get De Jong in that centre midfield position. And I might just bring on Trinca. I just want to check his statistics out. Actually looked a really good player when I last saw him. First time shot. He's quite young as well, 21. So to see what Coutinho would be out there. 81. I'm going to leave Dembele on for now. Just stick to that. Maybe Griezmann might become a second striker.
Tries to dink it in. And he's cut it out.
Nice play there by Lenglet.
Tried to play it
Former
through.
Sevilla defender,
yeah, I
believe.
I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Really good player, to be honest.
Roberto.
See, that was my nickname at school, Fatty. That's why they call me the super heavyweight. Get the cross in. Oh, Griezmann,
and it's hoisted clear. He's going to be pulled back for that one.
Oh, that wasn't a foul, ref. So 60 minutes, probably make some changes. We haven't really had much in terms of chances or anything. Some good play, but nothing really going for us at the moment. I thought the Barcelona revolution would just start this.
Well, we're past the turn on opening day, and still no breakthrough.
Alba's had a lot of the ball out there, to be honest. Have it off from Wolves. Actually, I haven't even put De Jong in the centre midfielder, have I? Oh, I have. Just want him to start maybe running.
Messi.
Need to get Messi more on the ball.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Oh, this could be it.
Has a goal!
Dembele's put it wide. That give and go by Messi. That's worked
look,
for him
I don't
over the
want to
years.
sound too dismissive, but from
good
here,
ball
that
in there.
looks
Ricochet.
the harder thing to do.
Cause havoc there, and the through ball by Dembele's got to score that. Oh well, I mean, at least he's getting in positions to score.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
If I can get Mbappe, that would be probably one of the youngest forward lines.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Referee never a foul, come on. And I want to just keep playing Ansu Fati. I want to start him every game because a young player from the academy, I'd always want an academy player in the starting 11. Just to keep that going, actually. So let's just go Zonal, the Barca way. We haven't got a Puyol in there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, just tried to press R1 3 times where they kick it right in front of you and allow you to run onto it, but it didn't quite work. But oh, we're in.
Through.
Oh, I was going to play that to Griezmann, to be honest.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Just got to be careful there.
Could move up a gear here. And help's available out wide.
Jumping in.
It's come loose.
Lenglet sees out the danger. I mean, he's been absolutely solid.
Gets his foot in there.
Try and get the ball to Messi early so he can start running at people. Probably hasn't worked best in that mince.
And that's been won straight back.
What I might do, I might just try and change it after this attack.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, can Dembele go in there? He can.
He's got away. He's gone for it. It's broken loose.
There's great football there. Should I have shot with Dembele?
And here's Dembele. Dembele gets it out to the wing. Tries a shot.
The shot.
Tries to get it clear.
Probably should have scored. I mean, he probably should have scored. Maybe should have hit a bit harder. But look, we're creating chances. I think once I get used to how the team plays. Pedro's in there. Got a good tackle out.
Sancho Ramirez.
Be careful.
Going for goal!
Ramirez used to play for us.
That's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
To Messi.
And it's Griezmann. Barcelona cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left.
And let's make some substitutions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off Dembele, move Messi there, bring on Coutinho. Titi can come on there for Lenglet. Let's just see if we can get one more player in there. So let's give a game to Dest. Put him out there. Hopefully give him a little debut. I think he's American that used to play in Holland.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Quite ironic if we could score with a header.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
I think we probably should have won. Never say never. Need to get that striker in though.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Stupid. Come away with the draw.
He's made sure that won't get through.
Dest. Good interception there, but just can't quite keep it in.
Back into the middle. Final seconds. This has to be it.
I just think that Coutinho transfer pretty much just says what's wrong with Barcelona. I mean, they just paid too much money.
Rico.
I mean, a fantastic player and doing really well in the Premier League. They just paid too much money.
Rico.
And they just gave away. That probably wasn't
lovely feet.
Especially there about 4 or 5 at R2.
Mikel Rico. Beautifully done. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line
come on,
is that?
You've got 2 minutes over. What's going
The
on?
referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Nice foul there, but we don't want to be conceded now, otherwise I'll be furious.
The protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Of course, my boy Mesut Ozil, who I haven't shortlisted as of yet, but I'm a bit like Sam Allardyce. He always takes a few players. Oh, sorry, not Sam Allardyce. Harry Redknapp. So let's go zonal again. Good header there.
Back out it comes.
Straight out.
And the shot.
But be careful. Busquets.
And that
right, we'll take that 0-0. Should have already won that game.
Nearly game until the very end.
Really, 3 really good chances actually.
0-0. It's a so-so start. Let's draw too many conclusions from that.
We need to get a proper striker in.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Both managers may not admit it in public, but privately they may have taken a draw before a ball was kicked. Avoiding defeat keeps enthusiasm and spirit high. So plenty to remain buoyant about here.
Good save there by Ter Stegen. So Alexis
Sanchez, and with that,
it is see what happens with if we can sell off. What's his name? Griezmann. So we're 1 point. Real Madrid obviously have 1, so we're just going to be careful. But it's early days at the moment, so I'm not really going to worry too much about it. Let's just hope that we're able to sell Mbappe. Although I'm just going to have to go with Mbappe. Well, we've got Messi win Europe's best player. So I wonder if teams are going to come in for him. We just have to play it by ear and just see, but hopefully we can just get Griezmann up. Let's see what the chairman's got to say. I mean, he looks happy. Alright, he's happy with that. I mean, to be honest, we should have won that game. All the try and find a play that works for us. Let's just see what we've got here. Managers office. Busquets. Ramos. Leipzig have come in for Busquets, so let's just have a quick look at that. No one's coming for Griezmann. I'm getting slightly nervous. There's no point selling Braithwaite there, I suppose. No, I don't think no one's coming in for him, unfortunately. So it looks like it's going to have to be Haaland. How much have Leipzig bidded for? Only 10 million. I mean, it's just peanuts, really. But it just means we can get him off the salary bill. But we'll just leave it. When's Messi's contract? 21. Just have a look at some of the contracts of players who are going. Pedri, 21, so we want to get him on a long term. Ricky Peag. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but we'll have a look. Akiemi. So, few players that we need to try and give a contract to. Let's just see what happens. I'm just going to go back and do daily here now at the moment, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to have a situation, because I'll probably end the episode now. At least we've started the Master League, the Barcelona Master League, the Barca Revolution under Diego Maradona. Let's just see what happens. Do we get a player in? Because I can't sell them. Just can't find a buyer for Griezmann. I thought if I could sell Griezmann, I'd get Haaland in and we'd be sorted. But it hasn't quite worked out that way. And I'll probably end the episode now. I won't play the second match. Maybe tomorrow I'll upload that sometime in the afternoon. So Getafe, we've had our first game, and it looks like there's no movement. So we'll just leave it at that. As you can see, we have an offer from Mbappe accepted, but we just don't have enough money unless I start selling off some of the players. But there's no point selling 3 or 4 players just for one player. It just doesn't work. But we can buy Haaland. So if we can maybe sell Haaland and maybe even get Jadon Sancho possibly, or even a De Ligt possibly in there. So we'll have to see what happens, but we'll make that decision in the transfer window. So we'll just go with the same team that we have. So I'm going to end the episode here. We've started the Barcelona Master League. Please do keep supporting not just this Master League, but all the videos that we've uploaded, and keep supporting the channel. And we'll probably upload one tomorrow. And of course, I think it's going to be a nice Master League to watch, and it's the first time I've played with a really big team where we're expected to win everything. So I'll end the episode here. Just want to thank everyone for their support. As I said, we've got 10,000 views, so that's another milestone. And of course, we've got just under 140 subscribers, so everything's going in the right direction. I hope you're enjoying it, and really appreciate your support. Take care, and remember, we're changing the game and taking over.